The map is way better. Like, don't get me wrong, the map is way better, but it just like, mid lane still plays the same. In fact, mid lane is actually worse now because it's a 3v. Like, the support comes mid and splits way more farm instead of, like, rotating back and forth and being, like, a double jungle. Because there was a lot more stuff for the support to do. Why no one plays Wukong? I think Wukong is the worst character in the game. I played him once. I will not play him again until they fix him. The fact that he has, like, a lot of major problems with this kit. One being, the game is not designed for split pushing in the first place. Like, it's a team fight game. Like, it's supposed to be a lot of consistent team fights. The other problem is this kit just doesn't work. Like, you're a stance switcher that shares cooldowns. So, like, if you go in, you don't have cooldowns up because you're using your mobility to get in. If you use your cooldowns, if you somehow even get in and you use your cooldowns, you now don't have mobility to get out. It's just a very poorly designed kit. They just need to change some stuff. You could solo 3 inhibitors, fit 3 items. No, you can't. Even with a full wave, you still can't get a full inhibitor, especially if somebody backs. Pretty sure his jungler's here. This guy's just missing farm. This isn't even, like, a good play by him. He actually just lost so much farm for that. Because we were sharing cooldown, never sounds like a good day. It's just such a weird decision. I know they, like, copy-pasted it from original, so it's not even really, like, Soulleve's fault, but, like, I just don't know why you would ever do that on a stance switcher, ever, in any game. It just seems so bad to me. And, like, the fact that you, like, push people away from you as a melee character is just so weird. Like, at least, like, Sevarog, it kind of makes sense because you, like, you know, you dash behind people and then you push them into your team. Fangmao, or not Fangmao, Wukong, you kind of can't even, like, do that. Like, it's just such a... He's so weird. In, like, a bad way, in my opinion. I don't think he's a loss, though. I think they could fix it. Starting with just making the cooldowns separate. And then put the stance switch on, like, a 10-second cooldown. That'd be, like, a big change. And that would actually make him, like, 10 times better. And, like, probably at least playable. I mean, I don't want to flash, but I could if I need to. Not really worried about the Sevarog gank. Kind of wanted to try to 2v1, but I don't think I would have won that. Faye here that gets told W and doesn't get punished. I mean, it's a Sevarog. If it's any other jungler, I have to flash there. It's really just because it's Sevarog. So it should be similar to Wukong in League. I don't know what Wukong in League does. I think his ult's fine. I think they just need to fix the rest of his kit. I think, like, his right click, though, shouldn't push. I think it should push the first, like, the first target it hits, it should stun. The following people that it hits should get pushed back. That's what I think it should be. That way, if you're, like, right up on top of somebody, you can, like, you know, proc some clones, then stun them in your clones. You know what I mean? That's how it feels like it should work, but it, like, obviously it doesn't work that way. That's how it feels like it should, though. Like, just intuitively, that's how it feels like it should work. But instead, it's like it stuns them and then it pushes them away, so like they're not in your clones. It's so weird. 130 and A finally popping. Yeah, I'll probably switch over then after this. If they placed, I didn't think he was gonna be a good release. I mean, I'm sure playtesting is more like, does his kit work? Like, is there any bugs? Like, you fix the bugs, not necessarily, like, how good is he compared to the other characters. Also, a lot of people, like, apparently, like, thought he was going to be super OP, so maybe they just didn't want to make him OP. I think it's kind of a failed release, though. Have I seen the new Decker sprint mode? I have not. I have seen the Bellica sprint mode, though, and that shit is awful. I've seen, like, everybody except for Decker, actually. And Muriel. Does Muriel have a new sprint mode? I think the phase looks kind of fine, although the hand traveling behind is kind of weird. They did the same thing with Revenant, and it looks just a little awkward. But I don't like dislike it. Just strange. Bellica's just fucking terrible, though. They're gonna change Bellica. Oh, you're talking about Bellica? I dislike Bellica so much. It looks so weird. Her, like, ponytail just bobs up and down, and it, like, glitches into the suit, and it just looks really dumb, in my opinion. And I can't not focus on it because I noticed it. I'm sorry for ruining it for you if you didn't notice that. Maybe it's just because I play a lot of Bellica. I actually liked her old sprint mode. It was just her normal, like, walk, but, like, in slow motion. I kind of like that. So I could be a little biased. Overall, it was a good patch. One thing I actually... There was some stuff that they didn't put in the patch, though. Like the Wukong dash being changed. That wasn't in the patch. I was kind of surprised by that. I don't know if they just forgot to put it in, or if it was actually just like even if it's a bug fix, I'm surprised it wasn't, like, there. But, I mean, the patch overall was very good. They changed it. It's a little bit slower now, so you can actually get the iframes. And, like, it's not like a teleport, basically. It feels good, in my opinion. But I've heard from other people that they don't like it, so it's like, you know, it's 50-50. But I like it, personally. It's just a little slower. Which I don't think is really bad. It actually makes it possible to use the iframes on it, though. I refuse the flash. Okay, I'm gonna have the flash. They made Chimby's dashes smooth? No, they did not. That's just... Don't lie to me like that. I played Chimby, okay, pal? They did not fix Chimby dash. I'm gonna do a balance pass after about a week to undo the spirit change. I don't really like the spirit change. That was one of, like, the big things I didn't like about the patch. I think if they want it to be... Like, I get they want it to be a little more consistent so you can play around it a little more. And it's not just like, okay, you get one of each, you don't really get a buff. First change I would do, Spirit Cilia, which is the 6th spirit. Should be the 5th spirit, in my opinion. Because you never really get to 6. There are games where I have gone to 5. It's pretty rare, but it has happened. 6, I've literally never seen it. In one of my games, I've never had it. I've seen clips of it, like I've seen it in, like, casuals and stuff, but, like, I've personally never seen it. What does 6 spirit do? It gives you one of every spirit. Which I think should be the 5th spirit, because it's easier to get 5 than it is 6. And I've never seen a game go that long. And if a game is that long, you're waiting for Prime, you're not doing spirits, because the game is over if they get a Prime. So it's just like, it just feels a little weird. Dude, I want to, like, play up on this guy, but the server is just sitting in mid. What else? Oh, I think I think it should be like, it should be like 3 of the same spirit, and then a random spirit, and then Spirit Cilia. That's how I think it should be. Or it should be like a random first spirit, then the second one is random, and whatever the second one is the third one. Is like the second and third one until Spirit Cilia. Something like that. So at least there's, like, a little variety. I think would be beneficial. But you can still, like, you have that consistency of getting 3 of the same ones. Plus, like, the Spirit Cilia, which is technically 4 of the same ones, you know? I tell the Seb to leave me alone. I mean, his fight is wasting time. The more he yanks me, the less he's farming, so... You know, Seb without farm isn't very good. Well, this is kind of bad. We're about to lose this so hard. Oh, our support's here, actually. Yeah, it's about to get reset. Yeah. Saw that one coming. What the hell? What the hell is even that? I'm just gonna back, dude. This is a waste of my time. We're not doing that anytime soon, dude. This guy doesn't even have Zymia's finished. I'm just gonna go for him. Nerf Prime buff Spirit. Well, I don't think they even need to really nerf Prime. I just don't think it should take your core to 1%. I also don't think it should damage your core through inhibs. Like, if it takes your inhib, and you have all 3 up, it shouldn't damage the core, in my opinion, on the same pass. but they could be working on it. Who knows? Soloed. Oh, dude, it's so inconsistent, man. If you're mid, it's getting camped by the enemy jungler. It's best to sit at tower. Try to roam to other lanes. If I'm mid, do you mean? Or if the person I'm playing against is getting camped. I'm confused by the way you worded it. I assume you mean if, like, I'm getting camped. You could just freeze it, but if you can bait, like, rotations without dying. Like, this guy's come mid, like, 3 or 4 times without getting, like, anything for it. He got my flash once. I mean, which kind of sucks, but, like, it's not the end of the world. If you can do that, where he, like, just comes mid and then wastes his time, that's beneficial for your team, because now, like, all that time that he comes mid, he's not farming. You know what I mean? So your jungler should theoretically be ahead. You definitely don't roam, though. Although if you are worried about getting camped, you can, like, hard clear and then rotate, but don't, like, roam without getting your waves. If you're just, like, ignoring waves to rotate, that's pretty bad. Especially now after the changes. In my opinion, at least. You can also just freeze it if you're, again, if you're, like, worried about dying. Like, if you're, like, Bellica and they got, like, a Grux or something, you got no flash up, you can just freeze it. I don't know if I can kill anybody here. Oh. Bro, just hit him. He was so scared to hit the Severhog. He got so scared. Alright, we walk away. Pretty sure I would have lived there anyways, but glad he missed his ult. Oh, not having Witch Issues kind of sucks. I'll wait for it. These junglers are so, like, not farm oriented. Like 24 CS in jungle on the Severhog, like, and you know he's probably gotten some lane minions because he's been in my lane for so many times. So his numbers are like a little boosted. Like, that is so bad. I don't have flash. I do gotta be a little careful now. God, Muriel's shields are so annoying. I wish they nerfed her more. I wish they nerfed her more. I do. I can't stand that character. I'm gonna go Toto. Actually, I should go Pen first. They're pretty tanky. I'll go Pen and then Toto. NA or EU? EU, but I heard the NAQ popped before this, like, as I started this game, so I'll be switching after this. Plays the fake, plays with other people being annoying. I'm allowed to do that. They don't call me Mr. Complainer for nothing. It's literally in the name. Soul the Complainer Reaper. Like, it's in the name. Is it better to build Teardrop before Shoes? It depends on the character. I kind of don't think Teardrop's like that OP. But I am against a Severog, like jungle, so... You know, there's that. I'm also still testing it. I don't know if it's even, like, worth still going, like, full damage. Like, you might still be able to just build tank, to be honest with you. I'm not quite sure yet. So still testing. I'll let you know in a couple days. Bro, didn't I just, like, send this guy back to base a second ago? Oh, I'm dead. Goodbye. Alright, I vented. My bad. I gotta get one out of the way, at least, you know? If you don't get one int in the game, like, are you really playing? You must not be having fun. If I tried the new Howie, I played it once yesterday. I lost the game, but I did drop, like, 50k. I did one-shot somebody on Prime, though. It was like I think I was against a Grux. He, like, dashed into the Prime pit, tried to pull it. I ulted him, and he actually just died to the ult. Which is pretty funny. That last hit him for, like, 1300 or some shit. It was pretty disgusting, actually. Look, man, if you can't secure that, I don't know what to tell you. I wasn't even trying to take that from him because he's behind. Alright, let's go pay this TB a visit. Oh, this is down, actually. Never mind. I do like the portal change, actually. I didn't think I would like it, but I do kind of like it. Where are the Wukong changes? They just made the dash smoother. Like, it's a little slower and a little bit smoother now. That was the only change. And, oh, they made the, they did one other thing. They fixed his right click, or, like, if you ult and your auto attacks become magical, you can still hit the towers now. Oh. That's an EU ping diff right there. Nobody saw that. But, like, they just made the dash slow. Or, like, I shouldn't say slow, but slower. So it's not a teleport, basically. Which is good. Usawa, exactly. I'll stay around. Ow. Yeah, I saw that Rampage walking up behind me. It kind of scared me a little bit. I couldn't tell you the last time I had a Rampage on my team. And it's not because he's always banned. I do gotta be on Prime side. We have Pen now, so I can actually kill people. That's pretty PogChamp. And finally hit the Severog. I still have, like, no power, though. Like, 250? Like, that's so low. I really need to get Toto so I can actually benefit from the mage, like, changes. Yeah, he's better. Just kidding, it was a bait. Oh, I am in trouble. Goddamn, Murdoch ult is on my team. Okay, that's a gadget ult timed it. I should have walked forward, I walked back into it. Kinda troll by me. Have second nerf on this Thomas bad character now? Yeah. Don't pick Rampage. He's bad. Kappa. I kinda don't one-shot people, man. I kinda don't like Teardrop. I'm gonna say it. I don't like Teardrop. Like, I haven't been building it. And I kinda don't like it. Not that it's bad, but I just like 65 power just isn't enough in that like nowadays. I've been going a lot of like witches into mathematicians, and it's just felt way better. Maybe it's just because I'm playing like a burst mage, not like a poke mage. Because that's just how I like to play. People think 700 power items. I think it's just a playstyle thing. I think I like to burst. That's just like, because I play Smite, and Smite's like all about burst. Like all of the mages are bursty. This game, they're not really like that. Or at least not like the Fae and like Gadget. Like Gideon's kind of like that. But I don't know, I feel like I'm not cooking. Like, I feel like the guy that Gustavo Fring kills that thinks he can do Walter White's job, but like he cooks up some shit, you know what I mean? That's what I feel like right now. I feel like I'm cooking up some shit. Gale? Was that his name? I forget. I don't even know what his name was. It's the guy that he kills with a box cutter. It's been a while since I watched Breaking Bad. I'm gonna teardrop. One of my right click would be doing like 30 damage. Not necessarily. They'd be setting up my my mathematicians. I would also just have more power, so those like hits would be doing more. Like I don't know. I think it's a playstyle thing. I don't think it's the item. I think it's a playstyle. Who's the other intelligent dude? No, not him. Sorry, not him. I'm talking about the dude that was like the henchman that was supposed to watch Walter White. And then he was like, yeah, I can cook like Walter White. And then he goes to cook, and then he cooks some shit, and then he gets cut by the box cutter. You know what I mean? He takes him out back. I forget his name. He was not a relevant character. Gale was actually like a kind of relevant character. I'm trying to think of his name, dude. I don't even know. I kind of want to do this, but I don't know if we have the damage. I might have crit, actually. We definitely could. Is this Muriel going Toto? What the hell? It was dope, he didn't deserve it. True. A lot of people didn't deserve it. Just saying. See, like, if I'm getting there, they're all dead. I'm just saying. Team, I'm fighting for my life, dude. No way. I actually did so much damage. How is only one person dead? How is that a 2 for 2, man? I actually like did like 70% of everybody. Gideon on third, it felt supreme. Dude, I'm telling you, like, imagine I'm playing Gideon there, I get like a right-click Q combo, and then I teleport into Ultimo, like, I kill all 3 of them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Sucks my teleport was down for like 2 seconds. Not my blink, not my teleport. What am I talking about? Like, I don't know. Maybe the Fae is just not it anymore. Or maybe I'm just not that guy. This guy is going Toto on Muriel. Second item. That's new tech. I don't know, maybe when I get Toto it'll feel a lot better. I did go pen like kind of early this game. See, now I gotta try to get the Fae again with the opposite build, like with the other build, so I can see how it feels. Yeah, our waves are just perma pushed. It's kind of hard to farm. Ew, a Fae player? Bro, what's wrong with the Fae? She looking bad now. It's respectable. They made it respectable. She's not a Karen anymore. She became a weeb. We like that. We like that. That makes you watch anime with me. That's positive. She'll give me like an uwu sometimes, you know what I mean? Like that's positive. That's the changes we needed. Yeah, I hope my team doesn't fight. I'm kind of just farming. I want to get Toto online. So I kind of don't feel like I do damage without it. I still don't have enough. Is it viable to skip Teardrop for Fruit of Greed? I think Fruit of Greed's okay. The problem with Fruit of Greed is I feel like the stats are not enough. Like, I don't know. Maybe the pen feels really good. But, like, I don't know. I think it might be good, though, just because I think you can go Fruit of Greed in the place of Pendant, kind of, because it gives you physical, not physical, it gives you magic defense, but still increases your damage. So they kind of do, like, the same purpose that Pendant used to have. You know what I mean? Hit fucking Muriel shields. Yeah, we definitely don't get this. Unless this guy ints. Okay, that's PogChamp. We just bag. I go get my Toto, and we just cook. Let's weave more Aura and Bellica. Bellica's definitely a weave, man. Come on. Bellica's 100%. She's a closet weave. Bellica's the type to watch those animes that, like, you don't tell your parents about, you know? The ones that you hide from your friends. That's who Bellica is. Dude, honestly, dude, just give me a mini Mata. I can't be asked.
Let us plant the fly trap.
Yo, what's up, Overtone? It's like my parents' bed. I mean, no, you know what I mean, dude. You know what I mean. Like, you go to like a family event, your cousin watches anime, and you're talking about it. You don't tell them about these animes. That's the anime that Decker watches. She don't be telling people. She's in the closet. She's like hyper weeb, like down the rabbit hole and everything. Yeah, I don't know why he flashed. That was definitely not needed. What the fuck is Twin Blast? Imagine if he had flash up. Oh, what the hell? I thought I got steel ulted for a second. She flashed into the fucking Fang Mao and brought my E to him, so he died. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. You got your dad into anime? Why would you do that, though? Like, what anime did you give him? You know what I mean? Like, you probably gave him something, like, basic. Like, you probably gave him, like, Dragon Ball or something basic. Fucking Demon Slayer. Some shit like that. You didn't give him nothing suspect. Bible block? I've literally never heard of that in my life. North to DBZ, Full Metal Alchemist. See, that's like normal stuff. You know, you're not giving them fucking something weird that's like fucking one of those weird animes where they're like how to pick up chicks and then it's just like a random fucking the craziest fucking thing you could think of in the next four line, like the next four words. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You gotta kill the jungler so you can't smite. Alright, I kind of do burst now. See? Maybe it's just not having... Ah! Let me out. Maybe it was just not having a Toto diff. Because I kind of be bursting now. That's a little bursty. I'm pretty sure Mathematicians is better, but am I going to build it? No. Why? Because I can't be asked. How to pick girls in a dungeon? That's not even that bad. I'm talking about the ones that are like... You know what I mean. Like, you've seen them. You've seen them. It's like how to pick up girls and you're a fucking sword with no hilt fucking in a different world. Some fucking dumb shit. You know what I'm talking about, man. You've seen them. You're not giving that to your dad as like, yo, get into anime, and then you're giving him this. Like, you're not doing that. Because he just call you a fucking weirdo. You watch Hank Hill anime? Alright, that'd be kinda sick. I ain't even gonna lie. I'd be into that. They'd probably watch it. There's no shot you're looking at the title of that and you're like, I'm gonna watch that. That looks interesting. There's no way you do that unless you're actually a weirdo, respectfully. Ow. Hold on, guys. I didn't pad my stats. Respectfully. Respectfully.